Hey guys, back with another comic book haul. This is Stim. You know me. All the way up here in Montreal, Quebec. Yeah. So I got a bunch of books to show off. Before we get to that, just want to say, hey, what's up, community? I hope you're safe out there. Crazy times. Once again, gotta say, world's looking pretty crap right now. Anyways, it's all good. Just be safe. Try to, just try to keep to yourself, do your thing, collect what you like to collect, and that's about it. Anyways, I was gonna do a rant today, probably for just a little bit. Yeah. So collecting's been has been quite interesting lately, I guess, with the I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. It's been one thing after another. Now, most of the stuff I'm going to show in this haul has nothing to do with what I'm ranting about. So basically, how do I start this? Yeah, LCSs. Man, you guys got to really stop doing the price gouging on people. It's kind of crazy. I have a pretty good LCS. They're pretty loyal to me, even if I call them 3 or 4 weeks in advance. And I've done this 3 or 4 weeks in advance. They're able to put something aside. Maybe I didn't pull out of the FOC. Now, my issue with FOC is this. Okay, so you go through a previews magazine, or you go through online DC previews, and half of the books they don't even show you what's on the cover. They don't show you what's coming out. You know, you have to be on the Instagram, you have to be on the Twitter, you have to be on all these different social media devices just to get the right information about what to pick up half the time. Now, we have some great channels that help us with FOC all the time. You know, I think Brian from Simple Man's Comics does that. Spidey Fan does a cool FOC video. I don't know if he's still doing them, but he probably is. Anyways, they help out a lot. But a lot of the artwork isn't shown in a lot of videos, so it gets frustrating for a lot of people. So take what happened with the 309 for Spawn. Image originally did not release the art for the issue, just said McFarlane on cover, and that's usually what they do. They'll have a list of the cover art, and then they'll have the artists that are taking part within the book or whatever that's going to be on the drawing on the cover. And if you're a collector that collects like variants, or you collect different things, this can be a pain in the ass because you're just basically guessing whatever, and you just got to hope that whatever comes out isn't really disgusting looking or something you might not even want. So for what happened with the 309 was there's been a couple online stores, Midtown Comics, crap like that. They basically canceled people's orders, said the book was no longer available, and then like right before, or generally after, you go on their site, $25 for Spawn 309 Gunslinger McFarlane cover. I was like, wow, that's a good way to not have people come back to your store after a while. So anyways, that book has been spiked all over Montreal. So I'm not a guy that goes, hey, a store can't make money on issues. Resellers can't make money on reselling. All I'm saying is be fair to the customers out there. Be fair to the people that are supporting the industry. Do not constantly have to price gouge every week now, one hot book after another. It is ridiculous what's happening out there. It's ridiculous. And if you are FOMO or whatever, your fear of missing out, great. Do that. Buy whatever, spend as much money as you want. But man, there's just so much crap going on right now, and it's ridiculous what people are paying for an issue that just comes out on a Wednesday, or they're holding back copies they didn't even sell. This has happened 3 weeks in a row. Venom was another one. Some stores ordered more copies, didn't tell people, oh, sorry, we don't have any more of those in the store. And then all of a sudden you go back a few days later, and they're selling that book on the wall for $20 or $30 now. The Goblin Robin cover that everyone wanted. Beautiful cover. Love the Cradle of Filth homage, kind of like Danny Filth kind of look. But, my uncle buys comics from one shop in Montreal, and all of a sudden that book is now a $20 book on the day it's released. That's not right. I don't care if stores need to make the money that bad, but for customers that are basically really trying to keep your stores in business by buying comics during pandemics, you shouldn't be price gouging people. Anyways, that's about that. And we have other things to worry about, I guess, if you're a comic collector these days. So we have all these people that are basically gouging us. The stores are gouging us, and then you have the scalpers, who are basically not even collectors. They are the opportunists, the people that go out and they basically just buy up books, put them on eBay, and then sell them to themselves over and over. And if you follow me on Instagram, you could check out definitely what this actually exists. So, like I said, there are ways around paying those eBay fees if you don't believe me. So besides that, we have those eBayers, we have the scalpers, we have the Key Collector app, which is great in some regards to understanding what a book is, but bad because it sometimes now releases information that is basically before the book is released through alerts. I couldn't believe that. That ruined the book for me, the Venom book. And this was just hearing it through different people on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. It's crazy, man. Just crazy. So if you pay for the app, you get advanced spoilers, which I don't think is legal. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that, whatever. I'm not going to get into Jim Comics. I'm not going to get into a lot of these people. You know what? They have their places. They can do what they want. And if you want to follow them and you want to, watch their YouTube videos and buy everything that they're going to say is going to go up in price, then you go right ahead and do that. That's your choice. But like I said, speculation has always been part of the industry. It's not the industry. The industry is readers. The industry are people that these books are made for kids at one point. You remember that when it was, kids bought them. Anyways, this industry is about the stories, and it's about basically the passion of collecting. If speculation always has been there, and if like I said, if you don't believe me, look back at some of the Wizards from 93, 92, and you will see the hot 10 lists and what they provide. And tell me how many books are still hot on those lists. That's all I got to say. So it's a drop in the bucket. Collect what you like, collect what you love, and you won't have an issue at the end of the day. I'm just tired of having to go to a store because I want to read a title. And yes, like the people out there saying, Tim, do your FOC. Yes, I do FOC. But if something piques my interest and it's a day after FOC went down, I'm not able to get that book anymore because all of a sudden it's going to be $30 at a shop. I'm not paying that, and I'll wait for it to come out on trade. And if we keep doing that more and more, well, there's not going to be much of an industry left in the end. So that's pretty crappy. Anyways, I could probably go on for hours about this. And if you want to hear another video, definitely. I have a lot more to say about this. But we'll leave that for another time. Like I said, besides all the misinformation that's out there, read your comics, and then you'll know what the first appearance is. Open the book up, and you'll know maybe that maybe the book is something that it's not supposed to be, and you're getting had because somebody is trying to pump a book out and sell 30 copies of it because their store over bought 30 copies, and they have a YouTube channel. All right? Anyways, that's enough for the rant. I'll talk to you guys after, and on with the haul. All right, so whoever's left, this haul video is going to consist of things I picked up, mostly dollar bin stuff or $2, but things that are pretty cool. Anyways, so the first book I'm going to show is X-Men 193, and it's a Canadian price variant, so it's a 150. These are actually pretty hard to find. I guess if you live in Canada like I do, they're easier to obtain because we are in Canada. So, but anyways, this is the first Marvel appearance of Firestar that's in continuity, I guess. All right, let's do this. I just gotta put that somewhere. Okay. Okay, so the next one is another Canadian price variant, the Defenders. First appearance of the people on the cover. Just really dig this cover. This is a Bill Sienkiewicz cover, so just wanted to own it just for that reason. So it was in the dollar bin. Couldn't say no to that one. This was not a dollar book, and this is not a Canadian price variant. This is Fantastic Four 116. This is the first time that Doctor Doom actually kind of joins, briefly joins or helps out the Fantastic Four. Because Overmind has captured Reed Richards and is using him as a villain, I guess, in this issue. So it's just kind of cool. It's a really neat book to own and a pretty cool key. No, minor key. So this is another Fantastic Four 75. Again, this is the Trial of Reed Richards, Canadian price variant. Picked it up very cheap. Just a cool book to own. Really dig this cover. I think it's a John Burns cover. Yeah, just read this story. Really cool. Really good. Really amazing run with John Burns. Got this Grim Fairy Tale from my LCS a few weeks back. Number 1, second printing. All I can say about this book is it's kind of low print compared to other things that are going on. So pretty cool. Yeah. This is Supernaturals number 1. Got this in a dollar bin. This is the first appearance of the team called the Supernaturals. It also comes with Halloween masks in the issues, which are kind of fun. So I picked these up. So I got number 1. This is number 2. I'm missing number 3, and I got number 4. So they come with Halloween masks. That's kind of cool. Anyways, just a cool. I think it's Brother Voodoo is the guy in charge of the team there. So, all right. So let's just get this reset back up. Okay, so this is Jack of Hearts, just number 1. Every time I see this, I pick it up. It's just a cool book to own. Nothing too expensive. Just another dollar bin comic. Talking about another dollar bin comic. Got this Fantastic Four 256 a Nihilist cover. Just really cool to own. Thought it was neat. And then I was on a Fantastic Four kick. So the new Fantastic Four 545. This is a Michael Turner cover. Just badass Galactus Michael Turner with all of the heralds. Well, some of the heralds in the background. You got Ego and Silver Surfer, and then you got the Thing and the Torch. So I can't go wrong with that. Then I picked up 544, which is another cool Fantastic Four cover with Storm and Black Panther this time. And then I got this really awesome Silver Surfer Black Panther Michael Turner. Just 4. This is a 546. Really like this cover. Just dig David Mack. This is one of his older things. Changed a bit of his signature from this run. Anyways, Daredevil 51. Just a cool cover. Pick this up for $1 Incredible Hulk 106. This is the first start of World War Hulk. Got this for $1. Civil War number 2. This is my second copy. Yeah, it was in a dollar bin. People speculating this is some sort of Immortal She-Hulk. We'll see, I guess, what that is all about. But it was there for $1, so I'm not going to leave that behind. Dig Ghost Rider is one of my favorite characters. Probably the book that I'm looking for right now is Marvel Spotlight number 5. Still trying to get one of those copies. So whenever I can find his first, like, I guess that's volume 2 run, I guess, I always pick up these. So got these for about $2 each. So 43, 67, 68 with Mephisto on the cover, just really cool. It's the retelling of the origin. And 63, and it's got a stamp. The books are pretty much stamped all the way through with these things, but it's cool. I dig it. Got this really cool, the Sensational She-Hulk featuring Doctor Doom's fifth cousin, and he's gonna drill her. Anyways, this is a cool bondage cover. Just really dig it. Just really clown art, I think it is. Anyways, got this Soulfire number 4 J. Scott Campbell variant. Pretty hard to find in most places. Found it in Dollar Bin. Planet Monster. Thought this was a Campbell. This is a Royale. Anyways, really cool cover. I think I saw this in the comic book villains, one of his videos, but it's a Royale. But just definitely this guy went to school with Campbell. Great cover though. Black Panther number 9. I don't know if there's any significance to this book. Didn't look it up. Just really dig the cover. Kind of has like a cartoon art to it. So really cool. Fair Lady issue 1, second printing. Yeah. So just another second printing because I do collect those. Been collecting them for a few years now, so just because most of the time second printings go for a lot less than the first printing, and that's always been the case except during COVID. Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a Seaung variant for Women of Power number 6. Dig this cover. Beautiful. Surprised. I thought this went for something, but it doesn't go for very much, but just a really cool cover. The Ultimates, Women of Power, number 5. Just cool cover. Again, American Chavez, pretty hot in most things. Don't know what's going on with that. Don't know why. Don't really care. Speculation these days is kind of stupid. A lot of people are using fake information to create fake news so that people buy books, so that they can make sales on eBay. So don't know why this book. Don't know why don't know why she spiked recently. She probably some sort of news that they're gonna use her for some sort of TV show or movie. Yeah, we'll wait till all those movies come out because I've been still waiting for some stuff that was supposed to happen that hasn't happened yet. The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl is another character that was supposed to have a television show. Where's the television show 2 years later? All right. Remember, collect what you love. And I do love Squirrel Girl, so this is an awesome cover. Seaung, I think, again, did the cover for this, so didn't have this. Really awesome. Happy to get that. Another Dollar Bin find. So you're probably like, wow, Killer Instinct. Remember that game? I do. So I collect video games, so that's one of the reasons I picked this up. Sorry if I'm a little off today, just a little frustrated over a lot of stuff. The last few weeks have been pretty annoying. And honestly, it really made me reflect on if I should be doing this anymore. I'm not even sure. Anyways, Warlock number 5, number 1. This is first appearance of Warlock 5. It's a pretty cool indie comic, black and white. I dig that. I really, really enjoy stuff that is pure indie. From back in the day. So this actually was published in Ottawa, Canada. Very, very cool. Found it in a Dollar Bin. Was super happy with this book. Dead World number 1. We'll always pick this up. Any of the Dead World stuff. This is The Walking Dead before The Walking Dead. So if you really dig The Walking Dead, this is definitely something you should look for. Picked this up in my LCS. Just a really nice cover. Doctor Strange number 2. Don't know who does it. I think there's a first appearance in this. Apparently, some character I've never read about when I was flipping through it. Anyways, just a really cool cover. Dig the art. Pick this up. Don't know who is on the cover. Again, really awesome cover. Kyle. Anyways, I'm going to screw up the last name. But just really, really awesome Tony Stark Iron Man cover. Pick that one up. Got this. I thought this was something. I didn't know. Probably not. But anyways, just a cool cover. All different Marvel. If you look on these kind of issues, you see who's on the front of these covers most of the time. These are the people they're probably going to use in the movies. Yep. Most of them are. Anyways, or have already been used. Darkness #1. Yes. My book that I basically really think that Peach Mocha took the artwork and didn't give credit to the original artist. But hey, whatever. That's my idea. You make your own decision. Look at this cover. Tell me that's not Peach Mocha. Anyways, almost in the same positioning. I had some arguments on Instagram about this. But hey, people can go collect what they want. I'm just telling you, people steal artwork all the time and use it as their own. So, and yes, I guess Matina does the same stuff. But you know what? Peach Mocha still hasn't basically came out and said, yeah, maybe I borrowed from Sarah Sapajek. But whatever. People find out one day if they start seeing this book more. Which they won't, because it's probably lower print than most books, because it was a one-shot. All right, so Jane Foster Valkyrie #7, just a really cool Al Ewing. Yes, Al Ewing actually worked on this. So if you liked Al Ewing in Immortal Hulk, I guess Immortal Hulk, this would definitely a series to jump on. It's not the same, but it's pretty still cool. They got some cool characters, and that's a pretty dope Jane Foster cover, I think. Don't know if it is. Could be Valkyrie. Could be anything. I don't know. So I got this Spider-Man #1, Fairy Tales. This is the Fairy Tale universe. So just awesome looking Spider-Man book. Looks like a kid's book, but it's it's just fun. You just got to sometimes collect fun things. And I got this, and this is the first appearance of that spider, the Spider God or something. So just thought this was kind of cool. Just wanted to continue with the story and try to collect all the Spider-Man fairy tales I could. Got this for my birthday, which was in July. Ghost Rider #1. Yeah, first Danny Ketch. It's a newsstand. Just awesome. My cousin bought this for me, so thank you very much, Patty. It's a really cool gift. Picked this up online for about $8, I think. It was an Amazing Spider-Man. Just dig this Eric Larson cover. Not a big Eric Larson fan, but I am a big Hamlet fan, so this was kind of up my alley. And then I was able to pick up this McFarlane that I wanted to get. So just a really cool McFarlane cover. Yeah, just awesome. I just wish McFarlane would do Spider-Man again. And yeah, maybe we'll have that crossover one day we all wanted. And then I picked this up. This was also a birthday gift. Moon Knight #55, Stephen Platt. Stephen Platt cover. I think it's first Stephen Platt in Marvel. Yep, just awesome. Really, really cool. And finally, after all the bitching and ranting I've done, we've come to almost the end of the haul. I'm going to show you the Grail book that I was able to obtain this year. Just hold on. I'm going to go get it. All right. Okay, so I'm ending this video on this anyway. So like I said, yeah, I'm not going to apologize for rants anymore. I'm not doing that. I do believe collect what you love, but man, there are so many people trying to screw you over in this industry at this point. Never seen it like this. I've never seen it this bad before. And I'm probably not the only one. You know, I've never seen the price gouging as bad. I've never seen so many people claim that there are certain things coming out that aren't coming out. Like, there's so much fake news out there. There's so much fake information out there. People don't even read the comics, and they're saying that some of the comics are keys. You know, there's one thing about making a mistake, and I've made mistakes, on books, and not researching hard enough, or not even reading everything that's out there, and you can make those mistakes. That's normal, man. But when you are basically promoting that second and third prints are going to be the big hot thing. And you know what, like, and people go out and they spend that money. And then in a year or two from now, all those really expensive books that were supposed to be the next big thing weren't the next big thing. And they were a big hole in one's wallet, or financial problems came out of collecting, and that's not what this hobby should be about. But hey, there are some people out there that don't give a shit about you or what you want in your life or what's important to you. And if you think that you are going to make money on every single book that is hot, you are wrong. That never ever happens. Just look back in history. You will see that certain books were never worth anything, and certain books are maybe worth something now, but it's been 30 years or 40 years it took for that book to actually gain the momentum to where it is now. And yes, we do live in a world where comic books and comic book characters are more prevalent than they've ever been, ever. But we're also in a hobby that was once for children. And you got to understand, it's not right if you can't even afford to buy a copy if you're a kid going into a store. The overwhelming, I can't even imagine what it must feel like to see a $100 book and you're a child. And like I said, a lot of these things were things that we used to read back in the day. They weren't things that we were supposed to, think we could retire on. And good if you have made your business out of, comic books, and you're a store or you're a flipper or you're a reseller. Good for you. That's great. But fair market pricing is all that people are asking for. Not faking sales on eBay. Not listening to every hot alert on an app. And you have people digging with their cell phones. They're not even looking at the other books. They're not even looking at what section they're in half the time. They're tearing through books just to get to that one book that, Comic Tom said was going to go, and it's the hot book, and this is the next thing. And they use all these catchphrases, and they're so easy to catch, man. It's always the same crap. It's always the same crap. It's just, and I fell for it. And there's probably a lot of people that have fallen for it. And I don't care if you don't like this video or you don't subscribe to my channel. I started this hobby and I started YouTube because I respected the people that I watched. I enjoyed them. Alex the Comic Hoarder, the Doom 143. I enjoyed what they collected. Walking Jedi, Kingdom Comics. I learned from them, like, things about books I didn't even know about. And Freddy's. So many people have stopped in the YouTube community because of, I guess, YouTube burnout or whatever. So many people don't, do videos as much anymore. And some people have gotten smarter about collecting. They just don't go after moderns. And moderns are nice, man. There are so many cool moderns. Spidey Fan was one of those guys that were like pushing me in the beginning to do videos where I could speak about stuff. And just done with not speaking. Like, I'm done with speaking basically bullshit. I'm gonna try my best to be honest about things, and like I said, I'm not trying to tell you to go buy books. I don't sell books. I'm not a seller. I'm a collector, and I collect what I like, and I try to give information to people so they can go out and they can find these books. And that's about it. And if you like the same things I collect, maybe you'll follow me. And if you don't, you don't. That's cool. I get it. Anyways, like I said, everything aside, stop listening to other people, man. You just gotta, do whatever you gotta do. You don't even have to listen to me. I don't care. I don't affect your world. You don't affect mine. I just get pissed off when I see people get basically taken. You just see so many people basically lose money on this stuff because and if you've collected for a longer period of time than a couple of years, some of these books drop, man. And when they drop, it's hard. And there are some huge losses. And I'm not even talking like, I'm not even talking after COVID. I don't even know what the industry is going to look like after COVID's finished, because there are so many things that have spiked for no reason. There is no proof on any of this crap that some of these are going to be made into movies, or some of these books are going to be, you know, something one day. You know what? Just collect what you like. If you can find it, if you can find a cover that you like and there's no reason behind it because Comic Tom didn't tell you to go buy it, or Jim's Comics told you to go buy it, then just collect it. You know, like you don't have to listen to every fucking person on the internet. Anyways, also this video is definitely 18 and over. Yeah. So, yep. Don't know what else to say. Just a lot of crap out there. A lot of people trying to get that money from you, the collector. So, yo, think about that, man. Next time you're watching one of these guys, and ask yourself why are they so excited about this new book that has just come out? Just enjoy collecting, and you won't have an issue. Just enjoy what you actually are reading. Read the books and you won't have an issue. But hey, what do I know? Just some guy from Montreal, Canada, trying to go to his LCS, pick up a Spawn issue, and couldn't find one this week. And like many other people, wasn't that I was disappointed. I wasn't surprised anymore. And I'm not surprised, because this happens every week with some book. So that's got to tell you something. But you know what? I didn't find at an LCS. This book. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm a pretty big collector when it comes to anything Crow. Can't even make this go. Anyways. So don't know what's going on with that. Want to show that off. Sorry, it's a bit blurry. Saber #1, first, I guess, comic book. Guess how would I put this? This is the first, I guess, comic story of the Crow. Not the first, image, because that would be on Dead World #10. Definitely, if you have that book, cool book to own. Definitely another Crow key. So just a cool book to own, man. And yeah, been wanting that for a long time. Happy to get it. And like I said, thank you very much for getting through this haul. This one was a long one. Sorry if I was bitching. It's about 30 minutes in, and I'm just going to have to say I'll catch you guys next time. I don't know when, but I will be doing another video at some point.